Hey everyone, welcome to this Coach University. I'm so pumped you guys are here. You're proving to yourself and everyone else that you're gonna do this and take this seriously and get your business started. And we're here to help you do that. And I'm so pumped because I started right where you are right now in one of these Coach University groups, and I loved it because I got so much information and it helped me get my business started on the right foot. And it's just like snowballed from there. So I'll just tell you a little bit about myself. My name's Ashley Wilcox. I started Beachbody in April of 2019, and I signed up strictly as a discount coach. I did not want to coach. I had no intentions of coaching. I just wanted a discount on my shakes, and I fell in love with the community and the accountability and the products and just the whole lifestyle in itself. And I was just sharing my journey on my story, and mostly to keep myself accountable. And I've had people asking me like, "Girl, what are you doing?" And so I've just kind of shared with them, and I gave a couple of my people that had reached out to me, just directed them to my coach, and then my coach was like, "Hey, why don't you start signing these people up?" And I was nervous, but I was like, I'm already doing all the things, and it'd be cool to pay for my product. So yeah, and I signed up my first person like 6 months later in November, and it's just like snowballed from there. Like I have just fell in love with this, and like I said, this lifestyle, and like I'm just so thankful I came across this opportunity of coaching. It's done so much for me and my family financially. I just couldn't be more thankful. Like my heart is so full. But I get to talk to you guys about a very important vital behavior. I mean, they're all important, but I feel like this one is really like key to being successful in the business. Is connecting, inviting, and following up. So what I use, people ask me, what are you doing? How are you signing everyone up? And I'm doing this. I'm using the Success Club tracker. If you don't have this, you need to print this. I recommend printing it off. I tried doing the digital one, and I just wasn't getting as much success as I wanted. So I just like printed it off old school, style, and take it with me to work. I, work in pockets on my lunch and do things like that. And this is like the key to success right here. So it tells you, like right at the top here, it says connect, invite, and follow up. It gives you everything you need to know and about how much time you should spend on it. That's totally up to you. That's the great thing about this business is you put as much time into it as you want. But initiate connections and add followers, it says about 20 minutes. So the first thing is connecting. So you want to kind of find what makes you you. Use certain hashtags that pertain to you. For example, I'm a boy mom. I'm a new mom. Well, he's, I don't know, 16 months old now. And I'm a healthcare worker. I'm a rad tech. So I use hashtags that pertain to that. And I'll go to Instagram. I'll put in one of those hashtags that I have found that relate to me. And I'll go search the most recent posts of people that have used that hashtag. And I'll kind of stalk people's profiles and see like if we have anything in common. Like, oh, this girl is a boy mom too. So I'll kind of like a couple of her pictures. Won't follow her yet, but I'll give her a message and just say, hey, I see you're a boy mom too. How old is your son? And they usually, with kids especially, they will love to talk about their kids. So they'll reply, and I'll just kind of try to keep the conversation going. That's awesome. Mine is, 16 months old. He just started sleeping through the night just a few months ago, and I'm, finally getting sleep, and just kind of keep that conversation going before I throw out the invite. If I feel like the conversation's kind of dying off, running out of things to talk about, that's when I throw out my invite. And I usually say, thank you for following my fitness journey, because by this time they're following me, they're seeing my story, I see them watching my story. And so how I kind of go about the invite, thank you for following my fitness journey. Are you on a fitness journey as well, or do you have any fitness goals? And usually it's no, because I've checked this person, make sure they're not already, watched or looked at their profile, make sure they're not already doing Beachbody or some other at-home workout program, and kind of go from there and see if, what, if they're interested or not. If they come back, we talk about it. I give them, challenge pack examples, and they're just like, oh, it's too costly for me right now. I throw out the, well, if you have a couple of friends that you think would like to join with you, you can get your money back with 3 people. And, if they, just not, don't want to dive all in at that point, that's totally fine. Sometimes I still, see them watching my story, and I will follow up with them maybe weeks or months later, depending on if I'm seeing them, like, following my story, like, every day. So I'll follow up with them and just kind of say, like, hey, I know we talked about a fitness journey before, and maybe it wasn't the right time, is now a better time for you, and see what goes from there. And that's what's been really working for me. And that is all the things on the Success Club tracker, is just doing all those things. So that's kind of what I do. I go to my story a lot, and I look who's watching my story, and those are the people that I will reach out to, and just be myself, and thank them for supporting me and following my journey, and see if they have any fitness goals. That's mainly what I do with in connecting and inviting and following up. I do have like chunks of messages from people, like I'll have a group of people that I have like sent the initial invite, and then there's some people that like I have a group of people that I have to follow up with in a couple weeks, and I just kind of see those in my messages. I'm trying to find a better way to save those, and maybe into like a collection or something. But that's what I do right now, and it's been working pretty well. So yeah, I hope this is helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, reach out to your coach or reach out to me. I'd love to answer any questions you guys have about anything, but I touched on connecting, inviting, and following up.